All right, y'all. Now we're going over to the way too early quarterbacks right now. Top 10 is what we're going over. And keep in mind, guys, this may change quite a bit throughout the offseason. I just think it's fun to have a little bit of fun here. Let's go over the top 10 quarterbacks here who I think could be pretty dominant for you for 2023 as of right now. And the first guy we're going to go over here, let's go ahead and go over him, Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott was kind of injured this year, but he's got some weapons with him. I like Dalton Schultz at the tight end position. I like CeeDee Lamb out wide. He's got the weapons to be productive. And I mean, there was only 3 games, including the one game that he got hurt, that he actually threw for under 250 yards last year. Dak Prescott could be a top 5 quarterback easy as long as he stays healthy and he keeps putting up the numbers that he's doing. I have him here at number 10 right now just because I don't know about the Cowboys. They were doing really good this year. They've been sucking through the last who knows how many years, and I don't know if they can continue to be good. What are they going to do with Ezekiel Elliott? Is Tony Pollard going to take the step? We don't know, but that's why I have Dak Prescott here at the 10 spot. Now let's move on over to number 9. We're going to talk about Justin Fields. This is a guy that was pretty much in no man's land for most of the year here, and then he started picking it up out of nowhere. The guy, no one can stop him running the ball. Granted, he's not having good passing numbers, but who cares when you can have such a high floor like Fields is having because of this rushing ability? This guy could probably put up pretty solid numbers for you next year in 2023 as long as he keep on running the ball the way he does. Now, they do have David Montgomery in the backfield. I know they got the weapons out there, Chase Claypool and Darnell Mooney. We're going to have to see how it goes. Not sure how it's going to turn out, but as of right now, I'm going to slot him in as my number 9 quarterback. Now let's move over here to our number 8 quarterback. We're going to go ahead and go Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson also got hurt, but he has that rushing ability as well. A lot of these quarterbacks in my top 10, you'll see a lot of them are really mobile, right? Those mobile quarterbacks is what kind of the league is turning to. They're giving you those high floors of what you need week in and week out. The last thing you want to have is 10 points out of a quarterback. You already know you pretty much lost that week. So you want to make sure your quarterback has the highest floor possible, and these guys that are running the ball can do it, and that's Lamar Jackson. Mark Andrews was a little bit of a sad piece kind of this year because Lamar Jackson really just wasn't what he's used to be, and I think he gets back to doing that next year in 2023. I'm hoping they get him some wide receiver weapons out there. Devin Duvernay, they're just not true number 1 type of receivers. Rashad Bateman, we need a true number 1 out here. They gave up Marquise Brown. I know he was upset about that. They want to build around him, but who knows? Lamar Jackson may not even be with Baltimore next year. We're going to have to see how this offseason plays out. But as of right now, I'm just pretending that he's going to be on Baltimore, and that's how I'm ranking him here at number 8. Now we move on down to number 7, and the guy that I'm telling you who's consistent year in and year out, we're talking about Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins has Justin Jefferson, which is the number 1 wide receiver in the NFL right now. The dude just makes some plays, and no one can really stop Justin Jefferson. He's also got Adam Thielen and Dalvin Cook and a new weapon in TJ Hawkinson coming over from the Lions. Kirk Cousins is filled with the weapons to be powerful, and I think that's why I have him here at number 7. Let's go up to number 6. I'm going to actually slot in Justin Herbert here. I know a lot of people may have Herbert a little bit higher, maybe even in the top 3. Herbert has great weapons in Mike Williams and Keenan Allen, but the injuries is what plagues Herbert. Yes, he has Austin Eckler, one of the best running backs in football, but if you don't have anybody to throw the ball to, it's just going to be hard for Herbert. Herbert loves throwing those 300-yard games. He loves throwing touchdowns, but he needs his guys to stay healthy, and based on the health, that's why I dropped him here at 6. Let's move over into the top 5 here. At 5, I'm going to go Trevor Lawrence. This guy, when he was coming out of college, they thought he was the next coming of Andrew Luck, and he is starting to show it. Look, he's got his college buddy Travis Etienne in the backfield. He's got Christian Kirk as probably the number 2 receiver. The number 1 receiver is going to be Calvin Ridley. Then they got the tight end, Evan Ingram, Zay Jones in the slot. These guys are loaded. I'm telling you, it's going to be a huge 2023 number for Trevor Lawrence. I wouldn't even be surprised if he's in the top 3 at the end of the year of 2023. So I have him right now as my number 5 quarterback. If you draft him in a dynasty league or anything really late, a keeper league, be happy that you have Trevor Lawrence. He's going to be a beast in 2023. Let's go ahead and talk about the 4th ranked player. And I have Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow, I'm telling you, again, these college connections, there you might be seeing more of them, but Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, it's electrifying. He's also got T. Higgins. He's also got Tyler Boyd. He's got Joe Mixon. He's got Hayden Hurst. He's got weapons around him, and it's absolutely phenomenal. I love what they're doing up in Cincinnati. I think Joe Burrow's going to be throwing up for a lot of yards once again, and that's why I have him slotted here at number 4. Number 3, we're going to go on Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts, he's come now. He's got such a high floor due to his rushing ability, and them acquiring A.J. Brown, a good friend of his, through this offseason into the draft from the Titans, it's been absolutely phenomenal. We got Devontae Smith on one side, you got A.J. Brown, you got Dallas Goedert in the middle, Miles Sanders in the back. You've got weapons for Jalen Hurts, and that's why we're one of the best teams in football right now going into the playoffs. So I can't wait to see what Hurst does. Can he repeat what he does? Who knows? I think he does. That's why I have him slotted here at number 3. Number 2, I got to go with Josh Allen. Josh Allen, again, high floor due to his rushing ability. He kind of regressed a little bit as far as the Diggs connection as he had 2 years ago, but he's got more weapons now. So I think Josh Allen, again, you can bet on him week in and week out. He's a set it and forget it type of quarterback. He's going to be fine. That's why I have him slotted at number 2. And there you go. Everybody knows. Number 1, I have Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes, even if he lost Tyreek Hill, it didn't matter because he was just throwing the ball all over the field. They need him to do everything. They don't have a really good running game, but he still has Travis Kelce there. He's got a plethora of receivers out there, Juju Smith-Schuster and Marcus Valdez-Scantling, the rookie Sky Moore. They've got a lot of weapons out there. I really like the Kadarius Toney they got from the Giants. I think he's going to be a little bit of a sleeper pick next year as well. So they got all the weapons for him for that. Now, if you don't just want to go with these just rankings that I got just for the quarterbacks, I actually ranked all 30 players right now. My way too early for 30 overall players. And just go ahead and just click right here if you want to watch it. You can do it. Go ahead. It's a good watch.